It was late in the afternoon, this winter time. I just got home from work. I was so surprised. I was greeted by this noisy bunch of crows, large number of crows, murder of crows, gathering together in the optimal parts of the cherry blossom trees in front of our house. Cawing so loud, flying back and forth, unsettling for a while, and fly away again. I was standing outside for a while, watching them closely. I have so many questions in mind. Why so many crows all of a sudden? Then my curiosity has led me to do some research. Why does it happen during the winter time? Why these crows love to hang out during cold season? Where do they go during summertime? While watching them flying back and forth, I have one first question in my mind. What does it mean when you see a large flock of crows? So according to my research, experts believe that these large gatherings of crows may provide warmth, protection, social opportunities, and a chance to share knowledge about food sources. Before heading to the roost, smaller groups of crows gather in what's known as staging areas rather than flying directly to the roost. So here comes my second question. What causes a large group of crows to gather? Look at them. They gather like they know each other. So according to my research, in daylight, crows can elude or gang up on most predators. At night, they are almost defenseless. So they gather in a large flock to roost in a spot where they have a good visibility and reasonable shelter. Although crows congregate in rural areas, if there is a town nearby, they'll take advantage of it. So this is the most interesting question that I have to know. Why so many crows all of a sudden? Where do they came from?
Wow.
Why they love to hang out during cold time?
Look at this
According to my research, if they can't find what they want, they are simply going to move to other areas. For instance, if you have food waste lying in an open compost, crows are obviously going to come to the area. Trash, pet food, and general food items that are left outside for other wild species are going to attract crows as well. But these crows right now in front of me, they're not eating trash. They're not eating something from the garbage receptacles. They are just simply eating berries from the trees. So I don't believe that they just come here for food from the trash. You see, they are busy eating berries. silently flocking together and flying away together. Come back again. Look at this one. So lovely.
There you are.
They're just simply eating the berries. This is another interesting question. Why does crows love to caw? Cawing loudly. Is that mean something not nice to happen? Yes, there must be a meaning of that. A crow cawing meaning is not one of the bad news. Instead, it means something new is about to happen to you. Trust these intelligent birds and their keen sense of foresight. According to Garth C. Clifford, from the World Bird's Joy of Nature. According to him, crows rank among the most intelligent birds and have a number of highly intelligent behaviors like recognition, social learning, deceit, and language. They are now known for the problem-solving and communication skills, and much research exists to highlight these facts. Most interesting to come from this research are some of the common behaviors of crows and why they exist.
Look at this one.
Although some crows are solitary, they come together in group for feeding, roosting, and social interaction. For instance, when one dies, the group will surround the deceased, circling and cawing to both, mourn the dead and find what killed their feathered friend. In a behavior known as mobbing, they will even band together and chase predators away once they have determined the threat. Highly intelligent creatures, crow not only recognize individual humans, but learn from one another as to the safety of the interaction. Crow behavior continues to be fascinating source of study for scientists. According to the unknown authors, why are crows attracted to urban areas? One of the questions that many people ask is why crows might be so attracted to urban areas. Basically, we should know that crows can use any combination of farmland, orchard, woodland, or even the urban settlements as their homes. They just need a quiet place where they can set up the nest and where they are likely to find food to eat. Like most other wild animals that you might consider your neighbors, you should know that crows can easily thrive in the habitat that you create. They increased considerably when North America was colonized by the British and European, and they tend to multiply proportionately with urbanization. As mentioned, they are incredibly social animals, and they tend to roost in many places across the city during the longer winters. Crows that generally thrive in colder places are likely to migrate and join other crows that live in nearby areas. The reason why they like to roost in communities is because it offers greater protection. However, this could create a slightly negative impact on the people who live in the community. But instead of taking out heavy hitters and trying to get rid of them in an inhuman manner, you should know that many of these conflicts can be resolved in a relatively simple and safe manner. Regardless of the nature of the conflict that you have had with crows, One of the best things that you can do is make the area more unattractive to them. If they can find what they want, they are simply going to move to other areas. According from their author, there are so many ways how to get rid out of these crows from your area, from your neighborhood, particularly from your own space. Just simply cover your trash properly as much as you can. Another thing is avoid leaving food scraps. If you have compost in your garden, it might be a wise idea to cover it up properly. The food scraps found in the compost could actually attract crows. Another one is feed your pets indoors. So do not put your pet's food bowl outside. Another thing is by using recorded crow distress calls is a simple and effective way to keep the crows away from your house. Another one is through pyrotechnics. Instead of putting out of fireworks and causing a disturbance in the whole neighborhood, one of the things that you can do is use pyrotechnics. These are basically loud noise makers that are going to sound just like fireworks, but they don't have any negative effect. It says because of this strong loud, and it's going to get all of the crows and birds flying away. Another one by means of lasers. Lasers are available in the market that are designed primarily to harass birds and make it difficult for them to sit in one place. As soon as crows realize that the place is not suitable for them, they just eventually move to some place that is peaceful and where they are not going to be disturbed. The last but not the least, by means of effigies.
Enjoy picking the fruits.
You have to hang effigies all around the area. Fake model of dead crows can be hung along with a few decoration pieces that you are probably going to use for Halloween. This can serve as a warning for the birds and they are soon going to move away. I do believe that the crows flying in front of me now, they don't come here for garbage. I'm pretty sure with that. Bye. Thank you so much for listening.